The new level you want to get to will have to come with a new level of sacrifice, and that's the truth, brother. Listen, every time you want to get a better body, better finance, better position in this life, you need to reach a new level of discomfort. You need to find a new breaking point, a new plateau to break. Because if you stay at the same level, nothing's going to change. And when it comes to getting a better physique, I've noticed that every time I've overcome my temptations and overcome the things that are holding me back, I've went to new levels. Listen, I'm on a new level right now, my friends. I'm enjoying the weather. I know I'm looking great. I'm feeling great. I'm looking and feeling my very best. And I can only do that by overcoming my temptations, overcoming every single one of my weaknesses. I'll give you an example. Me, I'm constantly faced with temptation, whether that be drinking or smoking. I was literally at a shop to buy groceries because, you can see here, I'm here in France. And I was tempted. I was tempted to buy beers because obviously you want to enjoy yourself another day. But then I see the body I've got now, and I was thinking about it. I would have a conversation with me and God, and I'll be like, obviously, I know God doesn't approve of this, but I'll be thinking, man, like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do? Like, sometimes my flesh will kick in. Not every thought is your thoughts, and every thought is a good thought. And I had to realize that no, the body I've got now, it came from being disciplined. It came from denying my flesh, from denying the things that I know provide temporary pleasure, instant pleasure, but I know these things are detrimental to my long-term physique and long-term goals. And to get to the new levels I want to get to with my business, to constantly be the role model that my clients need, because the PT can't always be the one getting drunk. The PT needs to be the one who is setting the example for the people he's leading. People I lead, I need to set the example for them. So I need to make more sacrifices than them, and that's gonna get me great reward, because the more you put in, the more you get out, and the more I choose to sacrifice, the more I'm going to get out of this life. And listen, it won't always be misery of not enjoying your short-term pleasures, but the long-term pleasures like this, being in a new country. Look at this. I'm in a beautiful place right here, beautiful place, my friends. This wouldn't have come if I always gratified my instant desires, if I always satisfied the flesh instead of the spirit, because this came from saving money, being disciplined, being locked in with my body and my mind, and none of this can come from slacking off. So listen, there's that inner voice of weakness that'll tell you to buy that beer, buy the cigarettes, buy the weed, and slack off, or sleep in bed, don't go to the gym, or you need to rest today, you need to do this, da 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 da. But listen, you cannot listen to that weak voice. You cannot listen to the voice that's telling you to slack off. You cannot listen to that voice of weakness. You have to be on go mode every time, because competition is waiting for you to fail. Your competition is waiting for you to slack off. And to be honest, bro, the time to be successful is getting shorter and shorter. But it's also never been so much easier to be successful. All the resources out there, every single tool you need, every single training plan, every single guide. Like me, if you want training plans off me for a cheap, affordable price, a nutrition plan for £15, training plan for £15, literally come and ready, and I'll send it to you right now. And there's also links in the description for the training plans. But listen, there's all the resources you need out there. Online coaching, off online coaching as well. Every single resource you need is out there. But it's you who has to actually get out of bed and kill that inner voice of weakness. Because I talk to people on a day-to-day basis, and even a friend of mine the other day was telling me the way he wants to do better. He wants to be a better man. He knows, he needs to do better. He said he wants to go on a run the other day. He was getting ready to go on a run. He said the night before, yeah, I'm gonna go on a run. I'm gonna run today. And then the morning after, he was gonna go on the run. And then it was like 7 a.m. and then he decided to roll back in bed, have a spliff, eat some junk food, and go back to sleep. And then, you know what you need to do. You know you need to go on that run. You know you need to do this to get this X result. You know you need to do X to get Y. But it's the mind that you need to conquer. It's the weakness you need to conquer. Once you conquer that, you can do anything in this life. Once I killed that weak inner voice, even me, I face that weak inner voice every day. I'm not different from you, but I choose to conquer that weak inner voice. I was facing that weak inner voice about 2 hours ago when I wanted to buy the beers, but then that strong part of me was like, no, we've got better things to do out here. We've got more discipline things we need to do. There's a path of focus and discipline that we need to be on. Even with the content creation, I've been slacking a bit. I've been slacking being a role model to you guys, being consistent and daily showing up for you guys. But that's changing as of today. I'm on holiday, but I'm still putting the work, and I'm still not slacking off, because I know for a fact my competition's waiting for me to fall off, waiting for me to slack off. But I'm not gonna allow that to happen, because I've always got to be 10 steps ahead. I've always got to be on my A game. So that's the mindset that you should have as well. Kill the inner bitch, kill the weak voice, kill that inner weakness within yourself, and always conquer the mind. It's never, the battle's never gonna end. You're always gonna be faced with temptation after temptation, brother. But you gotta always conquer that voice in your mind that's telling you to quit. I hope this video helps you out, and let me know if you like mindset videos like this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I'm offering training plans. If you feel like you want to level up your body, level up your nutrition, because what you eat, you are what you eat, and you need to know what you need to eat to get in shape. You can't be filling your body with all these processed foods, a lot of processed sugars, processed proteins, and a lot of bad foods out there. So you don't need to know what you need to eat to get in shape. I'm providing training plans and nutrition plans with the right meals for you to eat, so you will never get lost. Even if you're busy, this fits perfectly into your schedule. So check the link in the description. Comment ready if you want one now, and I'll see you in the next video.